What up? What up? What up? Unbreakable Kicks Army. This is probably like my third or fourth time seeing y'all today. And I'm gonna start it off by saying this, Army, for the next whatnot, right? All right, we should be going live on whatnot very, very soon, Army. Actually, this week. And I do plan on giving away either a pair of White Cement 4s, Ferrari 14s, or Air Jordan 12 French Blues. All right. Bookmark that link. It's the last link. If you screenshot this and you got an iPhone, you can hold it and you can hold the link and it'll take you straight to the whatnot where you can bookmark. Maybe instead of giving away a pair of shoes, I'm gonna send y'all a hotspot. I'm gonna send y'all a hotspot. So when we go live, y'all ain't talking about it's break internet, it's McDonald's internet, break at Temu internet, break need exclusive access for internet, or break on whatever type of internet y'all think I'm on. Tell y'all it's y'all internet. All right, so I might give away a free hotspot for the next whatnot. But needless, Army, we did go live again this morning on JD Sport Finish Line exclusive access. Now they had the online exclusive access, and now they're trying to say that we can use coupons. That's one. Two, it still was trouble. Today was just a tad bit different than yesterday. Yesterday, the app was trash, but the desktop was your friend. Today, I feel like it was the opposite. I feel like today, had you been patient on the app, you probably would have got that dub a lot sooner. So, in-store exclusive access for JD Sport is over with. Online exclusive access is over with. Now, when we did go live for the third time today, it was some members of the Army who did say that, you know, it was still pairs available for the online exclusive access. Now, Army, don't get it confused, right? When it came down to the Air Jordan 5 Metallic Reimagines, those online pairs were still sitting. And then we seen what happened. And today is Wednesday. And those prices are still not dropping. So again, y'all already know what to do. But what really kind of got me upset, Army, is that I went live for a third time. I did hear that it was going to be a shock drop. I went live. YouTube did not send out the notifications, but it was a shock drop early. I still got the screen up, Army. I ain't even going to hold y'all. It wasn't many of us in here. I went live maybe 5 minutes before the shock drop happened. They did go I don't know. I don't know. Was this basically a restock, a shock drop? But the Kobe nines did drop on Sneakers app today, but then they restocked or shock drop the Kobe 8 Whatas. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't know if people didn't want them. I don't know if people didn't know. Again, I know that they didn't send out the notification, but I wound up going 3 for 3 on these joints, Army. So let me know if y'all did get a dub on the Kobe's as well, because again, they dropped maybe like 18,000 pairs of them joints earlier today on Sneakers app, and I did go live. But like I tell y'all, once I go live twice in a day and try to go live that last time, YouTube never sends out that notification. So if y'all didn't see it, I apologize, but we was live for maybe like 10-15 minutes. So go back and double check out on that video if y'all did wind up missing it. Army, don't forget, before we check these out, I do got pairs shipping out now. All sizes in the Air Jordan 14 Ferraris are shipping out now. If y'all need grade school, I can get grade school now. Just want y'all to know before we check these out. Now, Army, we can go ahead and finally talk about these joints. And before we do, Army, I'm done. I'm out of the game. Hard rock betting. I lost my last $100 last night on the on the freaking Minnesota Timberwolves in the OKC game. Had a last $100. Put that last 108 on Anthony Edwards, and man, I lost my last $100. So who y'all got winning game one of the Eastern Conference Finals? Indiana Pacers, New York Knicks. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. Maybe I'll put another $100, man, and try to win some of that money back. But Air Jordan 14 Ferraris, Army. These are scheduled to drop. What we found out June 11th on the live earlier today. So we got a Wednesday drop. And we got to remember as well, Army, they don't make a lot of these. Just to start that off. OG style box on the Air Jordan 14 Ferraris label. right here, size 10 and a half on them joints, Army. We got the Air Jordan 14 retro colorway is challenge red black. Says it's size 10 and a half. Now, same colorway as the OGs, different box. The OGs, I want to say, had that black box with that white Jumpman. Got the white paper inside of the box. Now, Army, these did come double wrapped like a burger. All the extra papers are inside of the box. And then again, I always say this because Nike want to say they was going green, but they use so much paper in these boxes, and I know why, because they want to make sure that the shoes don't rub up against each other with that suede, Army, because bam, throwing them joints on a turntable, y'all. We got them Air Jordan 14 Ferraris. Retail on these joints probably gonna be what? And we got to talk about that too, because I did hear something about it's going to be an increase of shoes. I want to say starting in June, like what? Like no Air Force Ones is going to be like a $5 or $10 increase. We're going to talk about that in a second. So, with that being said, Army, like, again, I don't even really keep up with the price of these shoes, bro, because some be 200, some be 190, some be 220, some be 225. I find out basically on release day when we live, Army, because again, these prices be all over the place. But man, Air Jordan 14 Ferraris, Army, originally released in 2014. Get that better look at these joints, man. And I always like to tell a story about the Air Jordan 14 Ferraris because I feel like this was one of those original finesse shoes. Like, first and foremost, when these originally dropped, they wasn't everywhere. You know what I'm saying? When I was working Finish Line, I want to say we got maybe like 12 to 14 pairs in. And even with that, Army, Chicago, like Nike Chicago got a release first. So it was like Nike Chicago, and then, other stores got them maybe like a week or two later. It was said that, Chicago, I want to say Chicago had like this colorway, and then the general public was to get like a maroon colorway. Now that's taking it way back, Army. Again, I don't know if y'all remember that story, but I remember that, man. And again, these wasn't out there like that. Now, the difference between the Ferrari 14s versus maybe a regular Air Jordan 14 is, Army, you can tell you just got a seamless Air Jordan 14. Seamless. We don't have no grooves on the side. It's just a smooth, all red, basically suede shoe. We got that iconic, very iconic, just like the hologram on the Air Jordan 13s. You got that iconic signature hologram on the side of your Air Jordan 14s with that bright yellow, that black Jumpman. Again, I just feel like you had to be outside. You got that yellow Roman numeral 14 behind the tongue. Yellow Jumpman, yellow 23. You got that beautiful, like, silver carbon fiber side plate on these joints right here. You just had to be outside when these joints originally dropped. Checking out the outsole of the shoe, Army, black outsole. Got that silver plate, red Jumpman, Roman numeral 14 right there on the bottom of these joints. Come with them factory black laces with that silver chrome tip aglet on these joints as well, Army. They clean. Now, I'm going to do something. I'm about to put the 2014 pair up there next to the 2025 pair, and let's see if we can even tell a difference in the two. All right, Army. Both pairs of the Air Jordan 14 Ferraris are on the turntable. Now, I'm going to let y'all decide on which one y'all think is a 2014 and which one y'all think is a 2025. But I will tell y'all this, very similar in the two, Army. Like, from the naked eye, it's no big difference between the two. Even checking out the heel. Now, the only thing that may be a difference, and y'all may peep it, I'm trying to see if y'all gonna peep it. I'm gonna tell y'all. Maybe the height. And it could be just because one is an 11 and one is a 10 and a half. But the height definitely looks different. The yellow on one looks more vibrant than the other as well. And as we wait for them to turn back around, Army, I'm going to go ahead and let you know the pair that has the higher tongue, that's the 2014 pair. And you can tell that the suede is just a little bit more aged. And if I'm being honest, Army, y'all know I got red green deficiency. One of them does look a little bit more vibrant than the other, but under the light, you really can't tell that big of a difference. So if you still had the 2014 pair, low key, you still good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's that big of a difference where if you don't have, the original, if you don't have the original, yeah, you need these if you want them. But if you do have the OGs, then I don't want to say you can pass on these. But then again, Army, just look, them joints is basically the same. And as they come around again, I feel like the older pair is a tad bit more vibrant in color. But then again, Army, I could just be used to looking at it as well. But y'all tell me, cause that heel badge. Let me turn the heel badge around for y'all again. Let me go ahead and manually do that. Can y'all tell? Like even looking at the heel badges, like one of them look just a tad bit more vibrant than the other. So it's no like crazy difference within the two of them again, Army. But y'all, man, if y'all want out with the old and with the new, I ain't mad at y'all. Either way, Army, either way. So there you go again, Army. The pair at the bottom, that's the 2014 pair, and the pair at the top is the 2025 pair. So again, you can go ahead and check it out and see the differences. It's not that big of a difference, Army. They did these joints nice. They did these joints to me as close to the OG as they can get them. But of course, with that red suede, man, Army, y'all already know. But it is another thing that I do want y'all to know about the new pair that they didn't let us know about the older pair. And I'm showing y'all right there, Army. Y'all see that these joints do have that black warning tag, basically saying the contents in the shoebox can cause a little bit of contamination. Now, they talking about the red suede, and that's why both of these are individually wrapped. Whenever we see that tag on these shoes now, it's either saying like the material on them may look a little bit worn or the crackle material, like natural things happen to the shoes, so don't look at it like we messed them up. It's kind of like one of those warning signs that they've been putting on the shoes, the last couple rips. But again, Army, y'all already know what time it is, man. Look, whoo, yeah, buddy. Y'all got to make sure y'all got that Rejuvenator water and stain repellent, Army. Make sure y'all go ahead and spray them joints 6 to 8 inches apart. Now, Army Pete, we got that red suede. That red suede will bleed onto your socks. Is gonna bleed on. If you wearing jeans, the jeans can bleed on the red dye as well. So we gonna make sure we spray the suede on these joints, and it's gonna protect them from any water, dirt, mud, slush. So if you was wearing these in the rain, instead of the rain soaking into the suede, it's literally gonna just drip off. Now, the water and stain repellent from Rejuvenator, Army, it literally dries up on the sneakers within seconds. So you'll be able to throw these on maybe a couple seconds after you spray them with the Rejuvenator water and stain repellent. These are ones that's gonna need it. And also, Rejuvenator has something called a suede kit to make sure that you keep the suede A1 as well, Army. So all of that stuff is in the description section below. I do got the link for Rejuvenator. Save you guys that 10% off all Rejuvenator product, Army. All of it. You gonna need it for the shoes that's dropping this year. Click the link, search Rejuvenator, shop at Rejuvenator, and like always, thank you, boy, later. So, Army, in the comment section below, let me know how y'all feel about the Air Jordan 14 Ferraris. Are y'all adding these to the mad list of sneakers that we are copping in 2025? And again, y'all, just be ready for more surprises. Just be ready for more surprises, Army. These are a cop. Again, if you don't got the older pair, then, get them. Older pair, new pair, look dang near identical, Army. So if you like these, and I kept my older pair clean, y'all. Kept my older pair clean. So if you missed out 2014, They did us right by these. They did us right. Your boy Break give these. You know, Army, what I'm gonna start doing? Y'all know how like Rotten Tomatoes give like movie scores. I'm gonna start giving sneaker scores too, bro. Just as far as like how close they are to the OGs, how they look, how they work the cop. So I'm gonna just start doing like out of 5, right? I'm gonna just start ranking these shoes out of 5 as far as how they compare to the OGs, as far as the color, how Jordan Brand did everything with these, Army, I will go ahead and give this release at least a 4 out of 10. I just feel like it's rare for a shoe to be a 5 out of 5, you know, a perfect shoe. But these, as far as how they look compared to the OGs, I think Jordan Brand is definitely on point with this. It makes me happy. It makes me feel like they gonna do right by the undefeateds, the Tokyos, because granted, we only seen pictures. We ain't seen them in hand, you know, to really kind of compare the shoes. And again, just looking at the OGs versus these, good job, Jordan Brand. So again, Army, if y'all had these on y'all list as far as sneakers to cop this year, we got one right here. And one more small, Army, very, very small difference. Look at the sock liner on these. You got the perforated holes on the 2014 pair. Compared to the 2025, they just got more of a smooth, no perforated holes in the sock liner on the 2025 pair. But again, very minimum differences. Very minimum differences, Army. We clean with these. So again, smash that thumbs up for your boy. Army, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. We got more lives to do this week. Smash the thumbs up if y'all want me to continue with the early reviews. It's still more to come. So let your boy know, Army. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for supporting your boy. What else, man? Again, don't forget the Whatnot going down, Army. That's big that we got going on this weekend. Still got shoes that I'm posting on the gram as the days go by. Still got $25 hoodies, $40 hoodies, Army. Grab a red hoodie to go with these. Grab a red jacket to go with these. I have discounted them. Hit me up. All right, I'm working on merch for the Great Fives. May have some later on merch for the White Cements. Maybe something small like some socks or something, Army. And I'm working on some stuff for the Ferraris too. So bear with your boy. Again, I appreciate y'all. I love you guys, Army. You got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Air Jordan 14 Ferraris 2025. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones. And of course, remain humble. And we out. Peace.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like 2 lefts. 2 lefts, cause your ass taking nail.